Hi, this is Ravy once again, and I'm here with Michael Bolton III, and we're going to be your commentators for this next match, Lack of Imagination versus Nulli Secunda. For Lack of Imagination, we've got more Dominixes. It's a 3 Dominix, 2 Nighthawk, Guardian, and Thrasher setup. The Guardian and Nighthawk combo being one that I don't think I've ever seen before in the tournament.
And for Nulli Secunda, we've got 2 Absolutions, a Damnation, a Harbinger, a Guardian, a Curse, 2 Vengeance, and a Malediction, going all Amar. And actually, they seemed a little bit upset in local. They were not allowed to field the noob ship they brought with them.
Yes. Nulli Secunda attempted to bring a noob ship, which unfortunately is not allowed. We should probably get that fixed for next year, because you're not allowed to bring any hulls that aren't in the points list. But that noob ship was apparently holding all of their honor, and now that the ship is gone, their honor is gone.
Yeah, it was obviously the linchpin of their setup. Noob ships are famous for being absolutely free and having that sweet, sweet 1 trit in them.
Yes.
So it's actually much easier.
And the honor.
Yeah, and the honor. Honor and trit, all that they contain.
So the LAC team, like the other Dominix team, is warped in at max range, probably going to try to be using sentry drones. But really, I think the Nulli team is the stronger of these two, even without its noob ship.
Yeah, these Dominix cannot act like they did last time. They've got to drop out their little baby drones and then tighten up their girdles and get moving, or else the next morning everyone's going to regret it.
The Dominixes are actually moving for this team, although not very quickly, and they've dropped Warden 2s. So they are going to be using sentry drones, but it looks like the Nulli team is going to be on top of them pretty quickly.
Perhaps Bane and Lack of Imagination were sharing out their fits here.
Yes.
Both going with sentry dummies. Looks like this Curse is actually taking some damage, but the Guardian's taking quite a bit faster.
Yes, the Guardian, for Lack of Imagination, is dropping into structure and will be dead any second now. And meanwhile, the Curse for Nulli Secunda is actually tanking pretty well. I think it's going to be a pretty clear win here for Nulli Secunda. Bringing Dominix is really one of the best ways to make a comedy setup nowadays.
Yeah, also Nighthawks, famed for their armor tank.
Yes,
yeah,
amazing armor tanking chips.
They get to spew out some sweet missiles. If they're even actually fitting missiles.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's probably worth noting that we've talked a lot about why battleship teams aren't very good, and a lot of the commentators have said that they're not very good, but it's probably worth an explanation why. Michael Bolton, why would you say that battleship teams and Dominix teams haven't been the greatest, as another Nighthawk dies?
I think the points value is very high, and there's also the fact that the battleships are not fast. They are not particularly maneuverable. They can't control the field like many others. And plus, there are just other ships that do what they do better. They have more DPS for the points, or more tank for the points, or more E-war for the points than those battleships, who are largely unspecialized, do.
Yep. We are seeing a lot of energy transferring by these Dominixes, and then also to the Nighthawks. I'm not really sure what the idea behind that is. I completely agree. Those are all very good reasons why you wouldn't want to bring a Dominix when the match actually matters, unlike this one. Also, they're very vulnerable to all kinds of E-war. When you have smaller number of ships, the E-war on the enemy team, which in this case would be tracking disruptors on the Curse most likely, which don't actually matter to Dominixes. That all gets focused on fewer and fewer targets, making it much more effective. Meanwhile, the Nulli Secunda team is killing another one of the Nighthawks. It looks like this is going to be a pretty fast match.
Yeah, this match is as mean as pretty much anything Shadu says about me. So
these Nighthawks are active tanking now that they're looking close to them. So that's why they're getting the cap transfer from the Dominixes. But the active tanking with a Guardian combo, I think. It's possible that the Guardian was there just for cap transfer and that the Dominixes will be active tanking as well. We're going to find out once they start getting shot, which will be right now.
Should be interesting. No, yeah, I'm surprised that Nulli's doing so well without their noob ship on field.
That noob ship, I think, really was the linchpin of their setup, but they've adapted very well and are really running away with this match. We are seeing smart bombs on the Dominixes. This time, the smart bombs are not right on top of their own drones, so that's a big advantage.
Oh, wow, they're really working on it. Yeah, they're improving with each match, these Domini.
Although they're going to, if those warriors getting closer, they're definitely going to start smart bombing them. Let's see here. Yep, these Dominixes are active tank Dominixes. It looks like that Guardian was in there just as bait, which didn't really help very much because it died in about 2 seconds, and also as cap transferring. As we see another Dominix about to die as he's trying to pull back. Yeah, there he goes.
I don't think that you can even fit that much active tank on the Dominix to be able to stop the DPS coming in from this team.
Yes, even with dual reps, you're not going to be doing much against 2 Absolutions. And the Harbinger, this is doing way too much damage to the tank.
Yeah, no. And the thing that's to be said is the team fielded by oh, wait, I've lost my paper. The team fielded by Nulli is really actually not a terrible team.
Nope.
It's strange that they brought, like, they obviously wanted to show off, even though they really don't have any chance of moving up past the group stage.
Yep, as far as MR teams go, this is one that has some potential. Absolutions are quite good. Would have been even better with the noob ship, but it also includes curses, and this is going to be another example of curses winning a fight, which is always good for their statistics. Soundwave is going to love that.
And we get to see some lovely assault frigates, a ship type we don't really see that much.
No, you don't. The Vengeances tank pretty incredibly, but other than that, they basically just act as heavy tacklers.
Yeah, how many mid slots do those have on them?
I think 3.
3? Okay.
They do have Scramblers fit, which isn't really doing much against what looks like no propulsion mod Dominixes, but it'll keep them from warping off, I guess.
Well, those Dominix are still shuffling right across this map, so...
Shuffling every single day as another Dominix dies, and now we're just going to have one more Dominix to go down. It looks like we're seeing split fire. It may just be random drone aggro, but about half of the Nulli Secunda team has shield damage, and a couple have slivers of armor damage.
Yeah, I don't think anything is going to go down as long as that Guardian is on field.
Yep, I think the only way they'd be able to kill anything would be to kill the Guardian, which it looks like they're trying to do. I'm actually surprised that they're even trying to kill it, but I doubt they're going to be able to finish it off before that last Dominix goes down.
I would actually love to see Dominix come in one of these coming matches and actually win.
And actually, yeah, to prove us wrong, if you want to do that, we will be very happy about it, because Dominixes are a ship that actually used to be a lot better in the tournament, but as tactics have evolved, they've really kind of fallen behind.
Yeah. Also, haulers. I keep asking for them, and you keep not bringing them.
Do you know what haulers would be very useful for? Looting, which is apparently what the Nulli Secunda team is doing, because they're not really shooting that Dominix at the moment.
Well, sometimes you just got to get that loot. Also, the battleships, those drop a lot of scrap metal.
Yes, yes. I'm not sure. I haven't seen any salvaging yet, but it's very possible we could have some salvagers on those benches.
Yeah, no. I think that once your team starts fitting salvagers, you know you're going to do well.
Oh, yes, always.
I think you have that severe smug tank that's going to really just keep you from taking almost any losses.
And now that Dominix drops into structure and is dead. And this match, which didn't actually matter for the points, we see Nulli Secunda coming in over lack of imagination.
Yeah, and we have some severe Amar, smug, and local. With that, we'll send it back to CCP Soundwave in the studio.